Newshub can reveal the repair bill for Parliament after the anti-mandate protest will likely top $1 million.
That's partly because the lawn was infested with rats and human faeces. Political editor Jenna Lynch has this exclusive report.
Bedlam at the Beehive. The parliamentary precinct siege came to an anarchic end a month ago, and the clean-up is going to cost a pretty penny. Newshub has obtained exclusive estimates of the repair bill. It's expected to cost a whopping $960,000, and that doesn't include any contingency or parliamentary staff costs, meaning the bill will likely exceed $1 million.
It's not cheap. There was a lot of damage.
A great chunk was spent cleaning up, including scrubbing graffiti. Repairing the parliamentary playground will cost up to $160,000. Resowing the lawn alone comes with a price tag of $120,000 because it was so gross they had to dig up and relay the topsoil.
Rodents, rats, faeces in the hay. It was all really, really awful.
Newshub can also reveal how long the protesters endured the Speaker's sprinkler spree, 19 hours in the middle of a deluge. He denies that added to the clean-up bill.
How much do you think you contributed to that by keeping the sprinklers on for 19 hours?
None at all. There was no extra damage. The lawn was completely stuffed.
This is largely the cost of Trevor Mallard's immaturity.
I'm not going to respond to Mr Seymour at all. Don't care what he said.
Yet to be added to the tally is the cost of securing Parliament grounds in future. The Speaker wants to build a wall or fence. Newshub got a sneak peek of the first design today, a fence as high as the cast iron gates. The Parliament purchased this temporary fencing in the meantime. It's too expensive to keep hiring.
We want to have it immediately available if protesters come back.
On top of all of those repairs, a smaller bill came in. $2,750.39 was spent hiring loudspeakers used to broadcast both trespass notices as requested by police and Trevor Mallard's punishing playlist. Mallard admitted in written parliamentary questions he did not receive any official advice before doing this.
That's something which is being looked into by other people. It's not something I'm about to discuss. It's something for the IPCA and the courts to work out.
Newshub understands the only reason the music was stopped after hours on loop was because police were complaining of headaches.
Well, OK, Jenna, the Independent Police Conduct Authority is investigating, but is there going to be any further scrutiny of the Speaker's actions?
The opposition wants there to be. The IPCA is primarily looking at police actions. That is their job, but it does have scope to look into the Speaker through his communications with police. You may remember the police top brass said that they wouldn't have deployed the tactics that the Speaker did, though I'm told some of the cops here on the ground were supportive of them, and Mallard has now admitted that he didn't receive any advice before he switched on that music, though he was getting regular briefings and advice from police during the protest. One option left for an inquiry or a review of sorts would be through the Parliamentary Service Commission. It's a committee made up from MPs from all of the political parties, though I understand the ACT Party already tried to initiate a formal inquiry into the Speaker through that committee. The Speaker is on that committee and the move was kiboshed. The Parliamentary Service Commission is, though, due to meet again next week.
OK, thanks, Jenna.